This is Heritage Place, a beautiful 4-story condominium complex located in the heart of downtown Vancouver, Washington. Situated conveniently above shops and dining, its windows overlook Esther Short Park and green interior courtyards, giving the complex an urban garden appeal. Barely a decade old, the luster had not faded from its modern brick design. Unfortunately, the same could not be said of the windows. They had already begun to leak, warp, and fade, presenting an inescapable reality to the Board and Homeowners Association. The windows simply had to be replaced. But the process of deciding who, what, and how was not nearly so simple.
It's two 4-story brick buildings consisting of about 536 defective windows that needed to be replaced. Mercer spent a year and a half working with the Homeowners Association, trying to make a decision on it. They finally settled in with one of our high-performance windows being installed by Gore's construction.
We bid one window that was spec'd, and then we came to Mercer, talked to them about the specs, showed them the details, and worked with Mercer quite a bit for the first couple of months, even in the bid process, to try and start getting, one, do the windows meet the criteria? Two, do they meet the county, the city, the multifamily restrictions that have been in place on this area in the local downtown Vancouver area?
Mercer analyzed the unique problems facing the location and offered specific solutions that increased the performance of the window and the comfort of the condo owners.
Well, one of the unique things that we ran across is the condominiums are in the flight path of Portland International Airport, going right over the top of the condominiums. And there's also train tracks on the west side of the condominiums, creating noise problems. So we convinced the condominium association that they could change, even though the windows themselves could be acoustically better, they could actually change the glazing in the windows, get even more acoustic properties out of it.
And unlike the paint on the original windows, Mercer Color will not chip, peel, or fade.
The paint process that Mercer uses actually impregnates with the PVC molecules and actually becomes part of the window itself, much more durable.
We felt that it was a good window. It's a sturdy window. References that were called, people hadn't experienced problems with the windows, and they were pleased with the customer service, which I think is an important thing.
Selecting the right window was only the beginning of the process. Mercer worked closely with Gore's to work out the details of removing the old windows and installing the new ones.
The first challenge was trying to figure out the sizes that we needed, knowing that we have a roof opening that has changed, it's been altered, it's settling, it's no longer square, level, and plumb. How do we size these windows to where we can hopefully get all of the windows to fit without having to tear the entire building back apart, reframe the openings, and then install the windows?
What they had to do to remove the windows is cut the nail fins off and then come up with a method of installing our window that ensured the water and structural integrity of the window in the building.
To work out the final details of construction and installation, they installed and tested a mock-up window in one of the units.
So it gave us a really good opportunity to put this window in, seal the outside, and then water test this window, and it gave us a really good look on how these windows are going to perform and how they're going to be installed originally.
Once the window was installed, we did water intrusion testing on the window, and it passed with flying colors.
Mercer continued to work closely with Gore's throughout the installation process to supply windows as needed and to meet the homeowner's custom requirements for each unit.
They allowed each homeowner to come up with their own configuration of the windows, which made logistics on our end a lot harder, but worked out really good for the Homeowners Association.
I'm personally very pleased that we made the choice to go with the Mercer windows, and I've been very happy with the installation process and with the qualities of the windows. They're really sturdy, and the noises are definitely muted.
The finished windows finally match the beauty of the location, and the homeowners at Heritage Place will not have to worry about warping, fading, or leaking for decades to come.
We feel very comfortable, and we've worked with Mercer before on multiple multifamily projects, and we know that we're supplying the owners and each individual owner, the HOA, with a good quality product that's going to last. They look nice, they're installed with great details, and they're going to have less heat transfer back and forth, less sound back and forth, and they have a good quality, nice looking window.
Another successful custom solution from Mercer.